Hello, mobsters, and welcome back to the Mobius Archives. This is your host, Mobius Rex, and we are playing Rimworld. Alright, turning this room off again. Found out we installed the red and green standing lamps, so I'm reinstalling different standing lamps instead of what we've got here. Just deconstructing the colored lamps. Jet, I'm actually thinking, as a prisoner, we need to release her. We don't need her kicking about anymore. She's with Swabo, and we're not going to recruit her. She has, she's neurotic, which makes her more likely to break, and we have enough problems of that on our own. There we go. Vort is just releasing her, taking her to the edge of, well, just letting her go, really. And she could go back to her Swabo, and that'll actually improve our relations. So Nai's actually on her way back from peace talks with Azwabo, and so that should help us out quite a bit, actually, I think. Alright, so, let's see. Do we need more turrets? I think we need more turrets. Just get some of these, so I think we have, oh, you don't have power. Architect, power. Maybe what we do is put a power switch. Or do what? Hold on. Oh, you're just broken. Let's leave our power on for our weapons on all the time. That actually might not be too bad for us. And I think, well, it's time to start considering geothermal generators. Just make sure all of our crappy constructors are off. And just Snappy and Needles working on construction. Get that built. We'll also give that a structure, granite wall around here. And we're actually going to roof this thing. We'll give it a granite door. Because we want to encase this area here as much as we can. Oh, hold on. Are we actually using this? Can we expand this way? So we might... We're only able to build up to there. Oh, that's problematic. Cancel these walls. Let's see. Architect. Furniture. Sun lamp. Will allow us to grow out to here. Anybody catch that? Out to here. So let's build the sun lamp here. So that should do for the sun lamp. And we do have some space here that will be, we should clean up, shrink the zone, so then we're not wasting our time on stuff outside that we can't manage. That, at least inside, it will be warm enough during all seasons. You will still be Devil Strand, and you probably inside will be Devil Strand as well. We can get rid of this plan. Zone, orders, plans. Let's do that. And I'll just lay down some power. Just a regular power conduit. Just like that. And that should connect up to the sun lamp. We'll see. One more. Won't hurt. I have enough work here for our constructors as it is. And we might as well get orders. This stuff. This haul things. And so this, because it's encased, should keep this warm. And it'll just be for growing things like Devil Strand during the winter. And then we'll have a nice Devil Strand harvest for once. And that will be nice. That's about all I can say about it. It will be nice. Alright, we'll see how that does. Get this tree chopped. So we can fill in the spaces here. So that our enemies don't get too much protection. It also looks like we're getting short on a little bit of our wood. Which is fine. Getting some leather here. Fair amount of animals, and I probably could unsuspend Nothing. Nothing suspended. Great. We've called some of our herd. We're still calling our herd. Our herd of animals. But none of our dogs are malnourished. We released the prisoner. This doesn't have to be a prisoner room. We could actually start moving people in here, but that's not necessary. Our good workers are working again, so we can actually get production, high-tech research bench. Get that going with miscellaneous, multi-analyzer, help. That going, and just miscellaneous, or is it furniture? Yeah, plant pot. One there. Corner. You can be dumped down to probably 18, probably 16 will do. We also need a chair. But I think we'll get somebody else in here. Who does Vort actually like? You like Rio, and you like Bender. Rio and Bender. Rio will do smithing. Bender, I think, isn't on anything useful just yet. Smithing, tailoring, crafting. Yeah, got to get these people back on doing some crafty stuff. So I'm thinking architect, production. We have a fabrication bench, but we're right now just making... Oh, you're done. Just making components when we need it. Let's say bring this up to 25. Make sure we have a supply of 25 components going on. You're nothing. Gonna get a couple let's see what we can fit in here first. We need more production. And maybe beer will help. But I'm thinking... Got a stonecutter table. Machining. Guns, ammunition, breaking down dead mechanoids. Sounds good. Get one there. With another chair. And then we can get miscellaneous tool cabinet here. And that should be something that Rio's doing. I think that's going to do that. But we might as well get more stuff while we can. Electric smithy. And maybe even a drug lab. Gotta make those medicines somehow. We use them. I'm thinking cancel, or build a copy of this pot. Put one here, and cancel this one, and then reinstall this here. And we can put the drug lab here. And then get a copy of this cabinet here. And we'll actually add some flooring right here, so we're not tracking in too much dirt. We might as well put limestone flagstone just a little bit outside. Just enough to stop tracking dirt in. And Sanai's back. Great. Don't have to force you to wear that hat anymore. Are we just butchering and cooking and making too much kibble? I think our dogs are keeping us busy. They're eating all the kibble. Probably because we're not pausing when satisfied. So restart at like 50. And in fact, if we keep our lower skilled people doing that, we can actually set who is bad at cooking. Snappy. Time to cook. And then these. There we go. 6 and above. That'll help out. Alright, that should sort stuff out a little bit. Kind of want architect. Yeah, limestone flagstone here as well. Just so that we're not tracking too much dirt through it again. Span this out here. Now just do that. Going back and forth from here. Doesn't track too much dirt. We are going to wait until spring before we start deconstructing doors and make them auto doors. This one we will actually deconstruct right now. People are just hanging out in this room, it seems. Oh no. Wait, hold on. No, construct. Oh, Sinai is on construct. Whoops. Nope, no construction for you, Sinai. Alright. Well, looks like we're finally getting the build in the research room. Hey, hey, electric smithy. What do we want to make? Let's make some plate armor. Just make one. That's actually probably going to take a lot of stuff. Can make it out of wood? Let's make it out of wood. Practice making wooden plate armor. Thank you. I mean, yeah, really, if we did want practice, it's something we could do. Keep Rio up in skill. Now, we do have to keep a supply of helmets around for people. You don't have power. Get this power conduit run this way. That'll help, I think. Then you, once you're powered up. Ooh, prosthetics, light machine guns, assault rifles, miniguns. I think we do have one. We're going to restrict you to having a skill of 10 or above, because we don't want to waste... Yeah, it takes 7 components each. We don't really want to waste those. Rio. Oh, he can't do that. What's he doing? He's hauling wood. It's probably worthwhile keeping a small stockpile out back or something like that. But this will be fine. It's going to take him a while to finish this. That'll allow him... Whoop, that'll allow him to get his skill on crafting up a bit. Ooh. It just drops. Even with his burning passion. Okay, he just crossed over the 15 threshold. He's a strong master. Okay, gotcha. So we want to keep one assault rifle around. We probably want to replace all of our regular weaponry that isn't charge rifles. Some machine gun, machine pistols, and stuff like that. With assault rifles, I'm actually going to clear out a little bit of area here. Going to clear a little area here. Yeah. And what? Oh, that was a bird dying. And actually, I'm going to clear some of this area that's not within range of the trade beacon. And then I'm just going to make this one just for weapons. Yeah, just for weapons. Allows us to find weapons a little bit easier. And that is actually going to be priority preferred. So all these weapons that are kicking about here are going to be moved into there. All these machine pistols and stuff like that. We'll do the same thing for armor when we get a chance. But we're working on weapons right now. I probably should be working on armor instead. Let's make sure that we have 1 in storage, and make sure we have at least 10 skill. We don't want to waste it. Makes you wonder if we make it out of plasteel, will we get more protection? I can make a model and find out, I guess. And we can now make the drug lab for production. Ooh, that kind of blocks us in. Can I get this reinstalled? There. This is just going to be crowded, period. Thank you, King, for planting the plants and putting the tool cabinet in place. We've got a couple good dining chairs. No art. That'll be fine. We'll make flak vests. Yeah. Here we have... And we must make sure... Don't count tainted. We must make sure... These are 51 hit points. And I'm actually going to put this above the assault rifle. So when Rio gets around to it... Cannot make assault rifle need material. What? Steel and components. Also needs... The flak vest needs 30 cloth. Huh. Maybe this won't be... Okay, let's create a growing zone. I don't think this is going to be for Devil Strand. Funny enough, I'm going to change this to cotton plant. And that should be enough. And then we'll have cotton growing all the time until we get enough cotton that we can switch this to Devil Strand or whatever. Huh. What are we missing for the assault rifle, though? Steel and components. I guess our components have been kind of wiped out. And he's working on the components as well. Gotcha. Let's get some pretty... Get that plant pot copied here and here. Make this room a little bit nicer. May as well get another copy here. So when people are cutting blocks, there's that as well. I'm actually going to save this room. Another production. Hey, we made plate armor. Masterwork! That should sell. Sharp, blunt, heat. 57, 57, 95. What's your armor look like? Much better against sharp. But against blunt and heat? Not so much. 95 for heat? What? Huh. Oh, that surprises me. Quite a lot, actually. But, awesome. Good on you, Rio. How's your... Crafting skills at 15, so strong master. Yeah, strong master. I'm going to get another copy. We have components that need making. So Rio's going to make the components. That'll work for me. I wanted to get more production going. We have the drug lab now. I guess we could refine biofuel. But maybe the brewery. Get that started. And then get just like a couple fermenting barrels. I don't think we're even growing hops. So, architect zone. Growing zone. No. Maybe we could add that here. Instead of Devil Strand. We had more. Yeah. So this area, architect, growing zone. This larger area. That's mud. But you can be hops. That'll give King and our growers a lot to do. And our tree choppers. Why aren't you researching yet? I lost home. Because this isn't built because we're missing components. Gotcha. Alright, so I guess the components are a key piece here. These two help out with the speed of that. So I guess Rio is going to be working on the fabrication bench a lot, just to make up the components, which take steel. I'm not going to take it to the best stockpile, we're just going to drop it on the floor. And who else can work on this? Smithing. So that's a smithing job. It's getting this set up so it is a good temperature range for a wart. If we have power outages and stuff like that... Oh, don't deconstruct just yet. Cancel. We'll want to make sure that this is within the temperature range for a wart, so we'll probably need a cooler in here. Just to keep stuff good. Actually, let's... There's some overhead mountain here, which may become problematic. But it might also be really good... Might be really good for, I'm just looking around for other overhead mounted stuff. What? I've got a lot of rich soil in this area. Probably more overhead mountain here. But this might actually be good for these barrels. And we'll move them in here. And to prevent this from being problematic, we'll put them where there's overhead mountain in problematic areas. And I think they took it to the stockpile. Yeah. Put it down, Latch. Put it down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just build a door right here. With a wooden wall. Into our brew area. Good. Alright, this has been Mobius Rex and Mobius Archives. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like, some comments, and suggestions. We'll be back with you soon. Have a good day, and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.